The recession of the past few years continues to batter 401k plans. That's why some people call them 201k plans these days. This has forced many participants to take a closer look at their plans, especially the fees. People are discovering a disturbing revelation. Here to talk more about that is my guest, David Cole in Sedona, Arizona. David, welcome back.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate being here.
So, David, let's elaborate on this revelation about 401k plan fees.
Well, now that 401ks are coming under scrutiny, the more than 50 million Americans that participate in these plans and who have contributed over $3 trillion in funds are a little bit concerned about what they're discovering. In fact, they're outraged, you might say, to discover the total fees and expenses that are charged to their 401k plans. A recent survey by AARP magazine found that 7 out of 10 401k participants weren't even aware that they were paying fees at all.
David, is there anything happening that might address this problem?
Well, the government decided to take action, so for the first time ever, the Department of Labor is requiring employers to disclose to their employees these fees that are chipping away at their retirement nest egg. Even if a person is aware that they're paying fees, oftentimes they're not aware of all the fees they're paying, nor how much these add up and can affect the performance of their 401k plan.
So again, I think many viewers probably aren't aware of the types of fees in a 401k plan. Can you elaborate on those fees?
Well, it is a real challenge to figure out what fees you're paying because they're oftentimes hidden or buried from sight. Mutual fund companies have raised this practice to an art form. But the most obvious fees would be plan administration fees, which cover accounting, record keeping, plan compliance testing, and loan servicing. In addition to that, there would be an individual participant fee, which can range from as little as $5 a month to $50 or more. You also have asset management fees, which is an ongoing fee charged on the entire amount of assets in the plan. Brokerage fees, of course, for the buying and selling of investments inside your plan. And if you have the services of a professional investment advisor, they generally will charge you 1% to 2.5% on the assets in the plan on an annual basis. Then there, of course, are a host of other fees that you could incur for something as simple as just changing the amount you want to contribute to the plan.
Okay, so that sounds really difficult to determine. How could a person find out for sure? So Dave, when someone looking at their 401k plan suspects they might be paying more fees than they would like, how would they find out what fees they're paying?
Well, again, as I mentioned earlier, the Department of Labor requires plan administrators and employers to provide you disclosure on these plan fees. So once you receive this, you want to carefully analyze it and add up all of the total combined fees to see how they're affecting your 401k. After all, this is your hard-earned money, this is your future, so it's your responsibility to determine if these fees are acceptable or not.
So David, if anyone watching this has more questions, how could they get in contact with you?
Well, the best way to get more information on this subject is to visit our website, www.freedomfirst401k.com, where you'll enjoy a very eye-opening video.
Very good, David. Thank you.
My pleasure.
My guest has been David Cole in Sedona, Arizona, and you're watching Annuity News Now.